Good morning and welcome to the channel. This is Meredith and today we're going to the state fair. So I'm back in Minnesota obviously. So yesterday we did a little bit of game planning for what we're going to try to hit in terms of the coupon book and then the food stalls and most importantly beer. So there's something like 100 and something new beers being released this year at the state fair. I think back in like 2012, 2013, the last time I was there was like really the beginning of the whole like beer thing at the state fair. And I remember going because I was like super jazzed to try the mini donut beer from Liftbridge, and that was like the beginning of this like only brewing beer for the state fair, like a specific beer for the state fair. So anyway, we're going to try to hit up a few of those, and we have some food options that we have also marked and have mentally prepared ourselves for and things like that. So we're trying to get there like about 8 something. So it does get significantly busier as the day goes on, obviously. Probably about noon is when it's going to get pretty full. Other tips: need to bring a water. So when I was at the airport yesterday, I grabbed some sodas for us, and then we can just refill those bottles, and then we don't have to necessarily carry them back home with us, and then we'll just like recycle them or whatever. There's plenty of coupons for sodas, lemonades, juices, stuff like that. And there's also water refill stations throughout the grounds. We pre-purchased our tickets, and that means that we had them on a discount, and we got them at our local grocery store. Let's see what else. Sunscreen is in my backpack, or my pocket rather, right now, and I'm gonna put it in my bag. And I think those are like the main things. Oh yeah, the other thing is we're going to do a park and ride. So there are like churches and community like areas that have graciously allowed people from the going to the fair to park in their parking lots for free, and then there is like a shuttle bus, so you can usually do those for free. But there are some like further afield ones, like there's a park and ride now in Blaine, and you have to pay for the express bus, but that sounded like actual misery to me, because you're gonna be on like the express bus for like an hour or so, and depending on how popular it is, you might be standing the entire time with a bunch of sweaty people who are holding like the little handlebars and have like armpit smell. So anyway, that's what's going on, and I'll take you along with us on our day. I might meet up with my friend who's there, but we haven't made any concrete plans or anything like that. I have decided not to wear that much makeup because I don't want to sweat it off in like weird patches or anything. So I do have my tinted sunscreen. I tried out this one today, the Coats one that I got in an Allure beauty box, and this is actually a pretty okay one. It's very thick though, and it has a little bit of a smell. It's like an odd like kind of waxy smell. I'm not sure if that's what it's supposed to do. Oh, and the other one that I tried out today for the first time is the Sephora Smooth and Blur. This is also tinted, so it kind of helped a little bit because I have some discoloration and some acne at the moment. Otherwise, the rest of the stuff today is from Daiso, the Twinkle Pop. I've been really liking this quad actually recently, and I'm still working through this. This is probably the last week for this e.l.f. lash roller. I brought another one that I'm gonna swap out, but this one I knew wasn't gonna like leave raccoon eyes during the state fair, so I have that. And let's see, I have this Beauty Vault, I think it's Beauty Vault, yeah, Beauty Vault eyeliner, and one other thing that I used today, or a couple of things here. I have my Daiso Igyosa pen, and then also the Milani eyebrow pencil. I need coffee, so let me go down, get coffee, and I'll take you along with us on the day, so stay tuned. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, we found a spot. So now it's kind of like a coach bus. There are so many buses for the different coach and the park and ride places. We're on the little transitway between the campuses, so very used to this.
I will be letting you off at gate G. Now, when you get ready to come home, the last bus leaves at 11:30, by the way, tonight. You will come to gate G to catch your bus ride home, okay? That's easy to remember. My name is Gene. 38 years ago, my wife thought I was somewhat good looking. At times, I was gorgeous. Marrying her made me a genius. What gate do we have? Oh, you guys are good.
So it's super organized in the parking lot area. Those go kind of fast. The first order of business is finding a toilet, but there's the Martha's cookies. They're kind of famous. I don't really care for them, but a lot of people go there and get buckets. So it looks like it's $10 for the pail. No, $19 for 4 dozen, $10 for a large, and $8 for cookies in a cup. To the grandstand for the bathroom. Right next to the grandstand, we're gonna do the survey. So I think this is like basically mini golf. Also, my hands are so dry and my nail polish has fallen off. I just won sunglasses. Mom told me to get in the driver's seat. This is the closest I am to driving. Try to be semi-informative. So if you bought the Blue Ribbon bargain book, which is $5, it's a coupon book, and they'll tell you which coupon they are and if they're participating in the coupon book. Okay, so we're in the grandstand where it's like infomercials all the time. Nordic Wear is like a Minnesota company, but they have a bunch of hair specials here. Magnets are super cute. I don't need 4 though. In case you don't want to carry accounts, they're quite heavy. There's free shipping. See what I mean? Infomercials in person. So the MLMs are active too. Well, this is the target market here. I feel like he's gonna be the new mascot. This is the regular mascot. He's a gopher. The state fair lore is his name is Fairchild. My dad is very jazzed to say that. I just hit Plinko and I won this reusable bag, which now means we're carrying all of the free stuff in here. So my dad won a bucket hat and my mom just won he got the bucket hat from the Mazda, and then my mom just won a chip clip. Olive on a stick, it was $10. So not entirely sure what kind of olive it is. It looks like it has cheese in it though. That is totally my mom's sort of food. It's not mine at all because I don't care for olives and the cheese. No, thank you. But also it comes with like ranch, but it looks like restaurant ranch, so it's kind of watery. Okay, so it's a green olive of some kind. Whereas I have priorities and I'm trying to get Applebee's merch. I have zeroed in on the old Dutch potato chip stand. Got some new flavors. Aldra, garden herb, everything bagel popcorn. Trying all of them. They have so many chips. So we're going to KSTP, which is like one of the television stations. We're online now for the little spinning wheel thingy. Won me a notepad. My mom won her second chip clip of today. It's like 11, but I want my Pronto Pup, so I'm gonna go get it. I'm in the back of the line. It's already so long. Okay, so my dad's gonna go get the New Mexico chili dog sliders from Blue Moon, and there's a coupon in the coupon book. Okay, so Pronto Pups are a little bit different than corn dogs. They're not as sweet. They have like pancake batter. And then this is the prices. So they have just a regular Pronto Pup, and then we have the Poppy Pup, and then sodas. We got one of the last ones. They ran out of gas, but got it with just mustard. You can put ketchup on it, but I only like mustard. Okay, so it's so good. So it's not as sweet as a corn dog, and it has like batter on the inside, but it's not as thick as the corn dog batter either. We're at the Dine-In movie theater. Kind of cute though. It has like a little car seats here, like a drive-in. It is like really nice to sit here and rest. We're on a beer mission. This is the Frontier Saloon, but I don't think they have any of the new ones here. I think we're making our way to Coasters. Okay, we're at Coasters. We have 2 of the IPAs I wanted to try. This is still in Coasters. This is at the Craft Shack area. These are the beers. Oh, and also that's the prices, in case you're curious. This is the Beergarita Sour Ale from Lupulin. We got the short just because we have like other beers we want to try. It was $6.50. Okay, so this is a pretty good sour. It's not super sour. It's not super fruity either. And it has like a little bit of a citrusy hit to it. Okay, so we're at a state fair, so we gotta check out the animals. We can definitely smell them before you see them. Oh my god, they're so cute. They have a Hawaiian shirt. Such a chill sheep. But they are shearing another sheep over there. My mom called it an alpaca. It's not, it's a sheep. Sheep is so big. So they're doing a shearing. So patient. Okay, so sheep are apparently not big enough because I'm going into horses now. This is the Minnesota Zoo horse. It's Frank and Richie.
Although we're still pretty early in the fair.
Something I learned in college is be careful. If you see them raise their tail, step back. milking parlor, so actually you can learn a lot about how like cows get milked and stuff. Going into the oink booth. Look at the little babies. It was a litter size of 10. This pig is 1,100 pounds.
Did you tell it?
We're taking a look at this wood artist. Some little planters. Oh, there's little crafting kits. Those are kind of cute. The coupon is for 50% off. One pair, buy one get one free or something like that. But this is the selection. Plant steaks. This one's funny. Cheese per taco. That might rip up my insides. Okay, so my dad will do this. I can't do it, but it used to be $1, but I guess now it is $2. But it's all you can drink. You just have to stand here. I'm in the Miracle of Birth Center, which is where all the baby animals are and where they bring the really pregnant females so they can give birth, and they give a lot of educational information here too. That baby calf over there is like a cartoon cow, but there's also another one here. Oh, yesterday. That's what that lady said next to me. That goes fast. Another coupon thing I just did, there was like a coupon, like a pullout to try to win $250. Here we are at NPR. We're gonna also do another spinny wheel. We both got things we didn't want. I didn't want the merch coupon and she didn't want soap. I feel bad for Amy Klobuchar. She's by the My Pillow guy. Going into the dairy building. Bought some wild rice for $5. Do the wild rice cooking demo. It's the sweet chili Asian bowl or something like that. But basically there's benches, so it's even nice. For attending the cooking demonstration, we get a cookbook, so that's pretty snazzy. Otherwise, if you buy a cap or a t-shirt, they give it to you for free as well.
So garlic, you will be minced. Wild rice, what that is we manage wild rice like an agriculture crop. So it is intentionally planted, and then it can be harvested with a modified combine that can go into the wetter grounds and collect the wild rice by combine. In Minnesota by law, if you are going to take wild rice off a lake or river, you have to do that in a canoe or otherwise non-motorized boat. Somebody drives the canoe into the stand, somebody else is in the front, and they bend the rice over and they knock it into the canoe. It is a 3 to 4 cups of water, bring it to a boil, 1 cup of wild rice, and then simmer it for around 45 minutes. You can start to look at it after about 35. Let it go longer if you like it more open or puffed out. But it takes you the same amount of time to cook up a package of wild rice as it does to do one serving. So we sell the 1 pound bags, $5. That'll make you about 10 cups if you cook it all up. Most recipes you don't need 10 cups of wild rice. So if you take out what you need for the recipe you're making, and then if you always make the same recipe and it always calls for 2 cups of wild rice, you can freeze the rest in 2 cup baggies, and then you can just take it out and use it next time. It'll stay in your freezer for 6 months just fine.
Okay, this is a little sample. To win a meat thermometer, I had to answer a trivia question. I got it very wrong. 16 million pigs are produced in Minnesota every year. He's making the butter sculptures right now. Okay, going into the ag building. I just wanted to come and look at these huge pumpkins. It's quite cute in here. I'm on a mission to get the apple cider, the frozen one. Looks like the U just has a new varietal, the First Kiss. So the U is actually pretty well known for breeding new apple breeds. So cash only, but I'm getting 2 apple freezes. The line was super long, but they have like 6 or 7 lines open. The theme this year is Hansel and Gretel. It's kind of cute. Okay, so my mama's gonna get gardening gloves here with the coupon book. Okay, so we're at the Minnesota Craft Brew. We're gonna do this one. Okay, so I just grabbed this map because I think it sounds fun. So we're gonna do the sampler. So we have here, this one is a sour, this one's a stout, a peanut butter stout. This one is going to be, I can't remember, the red ale, and then this one is a hazy. I'm gonna try the sour. Well, it's really sweet. It's like creamy and sweet. Okay, this one is going to be the peanut butter stout. I don't like stout, so I'm gonna give it a go anyway. Yeah, no, not for me. This one is gonna be the hazy, so I'm gonna try this. This one I think will probably be my favorite, so let's see. Oh, it's quite nice. It's very citra, like very citrusy, and it's like quite like kind of like a fresh flavor. Okay, this one is the red lager. I don't know how I feel about this one. It has like a really fruity flavor. Like it's kind of like a full-bodied fruit. I don't know how to describe it. So I was just saying that it tastes a little malty when I turned off the camera, but then I looked up and that's actually a description of it. It makes sense because it is quite malty. Also, I got sun today. Okay, so this one is quite syrupy. So this one is the, I can't read that far away, something absurdity something. It's the sour one, but anyway, it's quite syrupy, so it kind of tastes like it would be good on, like on a snow cone because it's quite thick as well. Okay, so actually there are more flight options. So we just went to the ones we saw first, but here are some more here. Okay, so I've only had beer and like 2 bites of a poncho pup today, so we're finding my food. I'm trying French Meadow, and I want to try their new food for this year, which is the basant. I'm gonna get the sweet corn one. They're out, so never mind. I just asked, by temporarily they mean for the rest of the day. It'll be back in stock tomorrow morning, so I missed out. We're trying to cross the street, but we got a parade. Okay, we're in the food hall. I'm trying to go to the Herbivorous Butcher, which is like a vegan shop. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna go. This is like actually really hefty. So it's like a vegan, somewhat kind of like a crunch wrap, but it's made with roast beef, or quote unquote roast beef. And so I don't get sued. The reason why I'm upset is that in all pictures they have it cut in half and wrapped in paper, which makes it easily portable and eatable. And instead I just got a huge old saucer here. And again, they don't have knives or forks available. So what am I supposed to do with this? Okay, further update. I'm actually quite peeved about this because I can't eat it. Like, a fair food needs to be on the stick, easily portable, and this is like, I can't cut it. Everything's flimsy. It's just terrible. That was also really salty because it's vegan, so vegan stuff is really salty, but we got an orange treat to share. This was $5 after the coupon. It's 32 ounces of orange. The theme is just fairy tale in general, because there's a bunch of other themes. Or here, Cinderella's story. I don't know, but they also had Hansel and Gretel, and on the other side there was also some other one. Wizard of Oz, that's it. No Pronto Pups. My parents really want to go in here. I guess it's like sports stuff. So this is like the women's soccer team. Sports, and I don't think the U is very good at sports. Going to go to the health fair. Going into the creative activities. I thought it was creative arts. It's activities building. Okay, so the handicraft's a bit odd, but these cakes, it looks like people actually made them this year, / maybe even this week, and they actually tasted them to score and judge. Here's some cookies. Looks like it's the shoe category. So I'm not a baker, but some of these I don't know if I would have been like, you know what, I think that's the one I'm gonna submit. This cookie has seen better days. I don't know what happened to it. It's not like they judged this one because all the other ones have no bites taken out of it. That one just structural integrity problems maybe. Regal specimen. Okay, going to the U building. This is the real one. Just kidding, this is not the real one. This is where they do research at the fair. Okay, we're in the education building now. I just want a pencil pouch. I don't think I was the right demographic. We're still in the ed building, but there's this fudge shop and they have 70 different flavors, including some very special ones like this pickle group here. Peanut butter groups, chocolates, Harry Potter, very colorful ones that are like movie themed. Here's some more flavors. They have some vegan ones too. The liquor flavors. Okay, so this pizza stand outside of the education building is like what made everybody make pickle stuff this year, because the pickle pizza last year was really famous. But the line here is like 2-3 blocks long. Okay, we're at the eco building. The loon is the state bird, but it's actually kind of scary because they can't fly because their bones are actually solid. But this is like kind of interesting. It's very educational building, a lot of kids activities. Look at that moose. So apparently there is an eco bingo card, and then if you finish the card and get bingo, you actually get like a cooling scarf. I think lighting it up with a table lamp is cheating, but those are funny. We got our cooling scarf. Okay, so my dad bought ice cream, and this one's apparently made with John Deere. So this is also in the coupon book. It's either a strawberries and cream parfait or else a sweet tea with strawberry. Okay, so we got the buy one get one free tea option. Okay, so this is my dad's ice cream and it was made with the John Deere. Checking out those Chevy, the electric ones, but you just have to push the button for the different gears. Weird. I just got a Chevy t-shirt. Only extra large and mediums left, but they're nice, soft cotton. We're using the coupon book for the garlic fries. This is from Ballpark Cafe. These are classic. Okay, so I found out they also have the mini donut beer here, so I'm gonna get that as well. These are the garlic fries and the mini donut beer with the sugar brim. Also, Ballpark Cafe has like different utensils. They even have knives. This is the produce exchange menu, just in case you're interested in kind of like more healthy options. Tom Thumb Donuts is like one of the more popular ones. Curious, there's also a wine country area, and they do have sampler flights. Okay, so earlier in the day we missed the DNR and also Pier 11 booth because we went to NPR instead. Press a penny. Oh, I missed. How do you do this? I've never been able to do this because it's put in the wrong slot. I chose the Land of 10,000 Oaks. Wow, I'm super dehydrated. Look at how dry my fingers are. Okay, so Land of 10,000 Oaks, and then it says Pier 11, 2023. Every year they put a bunch of fish in the pond outside the DNR. And then people like to stand here and watch it. This is the best cutout because it's got like the Conservation Corps people and then a beaver. There's an entire thing about invasive species. There are also little aquariums with fish along the side with more information about what each of the species are. It's a northeast Minnesota lake. They're kind of creepy. I don't like fish.
Down by this filter back here, back corner. Oh yeah.
The funniest photo zone is this boot. What about bats? So here's info about the state parks and stuff. Native wildlife, etc. Look at that fox. It's sponsored by popcorn. Little grouse, I think. Oh my gosh. Look at the native wildlife, Goldie Gopher. Here are the native deciduous forest animals. So I was right, it was a grouse. Caught in the act. Here's some more. They really like feeding them. The one up here, also well fed. He's like reaching into that bird box. They're having a staring contest across the aisle. Now we have the coniferous forest animals. There's a lot of skulls. This one isn't sponsored by Act 2 Popcorn, it's K-Fan, but look at that guy. Here's some more coniferous forest animals. The eyes of this owl. He's rolling his eyes more than I am. I like how in the fish pond there's just this random moose staring longingly at the guy across the way. I'm not going to show you him, but... Oh, I'm very lost. This is a dead end. Figured it out. The fish pond turns into a wetlands, which makes more sense why the moose is here. Is that where beavers are? They're very relaxing. This gluten-free stand has also had a line a mile long the entire day. So it has corn dogs, cheeseburgers, and funnel cakes. Okay, that's the haunted house. Going to the International Bazaar as the last stop of the night. And this is like actually right across the street from the horticulture building. We just like missed it apparently last time or earlier today. Here's Shanghai Henry's. These are the beers and slushies they have. Shopping areas in here too. But it's like kind of like actually like a bazaar. It's like a bunch of odd stuff. There's a taste of the Midtown Global Market booth. And there's Momo Dosa here. Here's Holy Land, and they actually have really good hummus, and they also have a really nice lemonade. West Indies cinnamon roasted almonds. Here's the Hmong Union Kitchen. We're basically heading back to the car, so I wanted to try Hmong Union Kitchen, but it was really expensive and the line was long, so I didn't want to get disappointed again. One last stop on our list is the Blue Moon, and I want to get the sweet corn ice cream, and my mom I think wants the new Irish cream toast. Got my sweet corn ice cream. It was $8. I didn't get any toppings, which are $1 each. So it could either be bacon, blueberries, and something else. Oh, peanuts here. My mom got the Irish butter ice cream with the toast. Sorry, some kids have like squeakers. And then this is the sweet corn ice cream. Okay, so we're heading out now. The grandstand today is Keith Urban. The line for the cookies is so long now. The Sky Ride goes real fast. The Sky Ride is $10 round trip and $6 something single. The whole day we missed the Blue Barn, which is right there, which is right by the Sky Ride. Exiting now. Dang, there's so many people for the grandstand. Here is our state fair haul. So we got 4 bags. So won that turkey one from winning a trivia question. Got this one. Is actually quite useful information here about how to do an emergency preparedness supply kit. Got a couple like advertisements, one from a radio station, one from a heating company. Here's like the food stuff area. So got some pork recipes, got a recipe book. So if you go to the wild rice cooking demonstration, they'll hand you that for free. Otherwise, they'll give it to you if you buy a cap or a t-shirt. Here is some information about how to cook beef. Here are some food here. So at the Old Dutch stand, they had their 3 new releases. I don't think All Dressed is new actually, because I remember definitely having that in Minnesota, and it's definitely available as Old Dutch in what's it called, Canada. Right here are the Garden Herb. Those are new. Everything Bagel popcorn. My mom bought a couple of things with the coupon book. She got the gardening gloves. These are actually quite nice. They have like rubberized texture here. Here is a pound of what's it called, wild rice. It was $5. With that, you also got a free pamphlet for how to cook wild rice, but you could also just grab that if you wanted it. She got a Applebee's what's it called, pen. That was actually the only pen I think we got the entire time, which is kind of crazy. Usually you walk away with so many pens. And then we also won the chance to win $50 gift cards. And then here is a magnet from the Minnesota Senate. Couple of sunglasses from Mazda, chip clip from 5 News. This is from NPR. I also got a coupon there. We didn't use it, but that's the soap my mom won. Chip clip. Down here, got a decal from the Minnesota United Football Club. Here is a checklist, sort of a notepad. Actually quite useful. Got this at the Channel 5 spinning wheel thing. This is a pair of UV sunglasses actually from the Office of Higher Education from the Ed booth. This was actually quite nice. Here, got a couple of coasters. My mom and I both won coasters. My dad got the decal. Here is a Minnesota Department of Education, this is called pencil case. Here are the coupons. So only a couple of coupons. Got an Applebee's soda and then a Nickelodeon Universe. It's like a mystery prize. Either I win one free ride or a day's worth of rides or a year's worth of rides. And then here is some information about radio station, I guess. And then here underneath is kind of weird. This is probably the weirdest thing. We got 4 CDs and they have veterans' voices on them. Not entirely sure where that came from. Here is a measuring spoon, and I think I'm gonna steal this actually. So it's from the Beef Council, and you only need one, and you can do it for multiple different sizes of like amount that you need. Here are some tattoos. So we got some loon tattoos, and then this is the Minnesota Aurora, which is I guess the women's soccer team, and that's the mascot. Not sure what animal that is. And then here is from Care 11, and this was the penny press, and again, this was free because they did provide the penny for us. It does have the date on it, so it's actually quite a cute sort of memento. This is actually quite nice as well. I got this from the pork stand, and I had to embarrass myself that I know nothing about pork because, as you know, I don't really eat pork. But this is a meat thermometer, and this is actually super useful because I've been like putting off buying one because I only need one once a year, and they're like $15. So I got this for free. Hopefully it lasts. Another chip clip here from AARP, and oh, we each got one of these. So these are like cooling neck things, neck gaiters, and then you can also like put it up over your your nose. So this was at the Eco building from doing a bingo thing, and it was actually quite useful. But yeah, this is something nice. Grab this. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. I got this map from the Craft Beer Guild or whatever, and this is a map of all of the people in the, or not, the organizations in the guild, and a little driving map. And finally, this is the last thing I think, and this is my dad's bucket hat for Mazda. I forgot because I put this on because I was cold on the way home. I got a t-shirt from Chevrolet. It has stuff on the back too. So they actually ran out of every size except for extra large. So I got the last medium somehow, but it's actually quite nice quality t-shirt in case you're ever curious about wanting to buy merch to hand out. The Gildan brand is really good. But yeah, that was the final thing. Obviously back home, so the fair was actually quite good. It wasn't as chaotic as I remembered it being, even though the weather was like perfect. So I think there might have been more people there than usual. It was just like a little bit more organized. We didn't see a lot of the stuff that I kind of remember seeing in the past. Like we didn't even see the Twins or the Wild. I didn't see the Star Tribune booth until like we were on the way out or anything like that. And the U of M one, which apparently was in the research center thing, but like all the way back. Anyway, so we are back here and going to bed. I did forget to show you one more thing. It was like in the hall, but I didn't tell you what it was. My mom won a poster, so that was from the Aurora soccer team. But yeah, anyway, that was everything. Hopefully it was interesting for you. I would say that definitely pack walking shoes, sunscreen. I saw a lot of sunburn today because a lot of people are like, oh, it's partly cloudy, I don't need sunscreen. You need sunscreen. And then also pack a reusable water bottle. There's a lot of water stations throughout the entire fair. A lot of like the ones with the filter in it where you just hold the bottle up to the water fountain and the filtered water comes out. A lot of those also. So anyway, that's the tips. The blue ribbon coupon book was really useful actually. We saved quite a bit of money, and we were just talking about it, how it was like stuff we would normally buy anyway. It wasn't just because we had a coupon. I would also say, or we all kind of agreed that if it were a hotter day, like maybe next weekend, we probably would have used a lot more of the drink coupons. It was just like maybe mid 70s today and like partly cloudy, so it wasn't quite as sunny and hot and humid and stuff. So I had my water bottle that kept filling up, but had it been hotter, we probably would have bought more bottles of water, lemonades, sodas, everything like that, just for electrolytes and stuff. But anyway, we didn't do that, but we are considering maybe going back. I don't know, we still have the coupon book, but to be continued, I guess. So I'm gonna sign up for today, and hopefully this is an interesting vlog for you, and I'll talk to you in the morning, and it'll be a new day. See you then, bye.